y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another cash stuffing envelope. Paycheck number 5 for the month of October. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. We love to have you. And if cash stuffing and budgeting is your thing, then please stick around. Okay friends, so we've had a lot of fun in my house in the last little bit. A lot of things have happened. Things went down. It is now Sunday. I normally record these videos on Friday. We've just been trying to get a lot of stuff done around the house. All the little bits and pieces of things left over, like finishing the shiplap walls in my kitchen and in the hallways, and all the little tiny things, trim and paint and all that stuff. So that is what we've been doing. We just kind of been real busy. Of course, it was Halloween on Friday or Saturday, so I haven't really done much. I'm gonna hope and pray that this turns out okay as far as the numbers go. If not, we're gonna figure it out and adjust it. I do believe I have $670 for my budget this week. I've already given my husband $40, so I have changed that from $80 to $40, and I've already spent the $200 for groceries this week. So let's see how much money we are working with. We're gonna just go ahead and count it. It should be, let's see, 670 minus, I don't know, 20, 40, 60, 70. Girl, see how I do? I'm just like trying to get this filmed. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 430, which is right. That's what I thought it was, but girl, me and numbers without a calculator is not a good time, okay? So we have, this is what we got going on. I've already filled this stuff out. We're gonna go through my wallet. I have had quite a time with my wallet. We don't need that receipt, and I don't need this receipt. With my cash envelopes, I've gotten so many 5s this week and change that I've kind of gone through all of my envelopes just so I don't spend my 5s. But we're gonna see what's left in here. Groceries, of course, it has nothing. Groceries usually never does. Gas has a bunch of probably singles in here and probably 5s. I've had so many 5s this week come across in my change. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, oh, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44, which is really good. Actually, we haven't had to use much gas, but I guess whenever I went to the gas station, they only had 5s or something. I don't know, or I replaced like a 20 with $5 bills and I just shoved it in my gas envelope. Anyway, we're gonna set the 5s to the side for now, and I'm gonna set these 1s to the side for now. Personal has 40, and I didn't spend any of my money this week, so I'm gonna move this over into my other cash envelope system here in just 1 second. So I'm gonna set that aside. Miscellaneous has, let's see, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're gonna put the 5 with the 5s, and I'm gonna put these 1s over here. And spending, I think, has a ton of 5s in it too. I save all of my $5 bills that I get in my change, so I will go and break a 20 before I spend a 5, if that makes any sense. I do believe I put $80 in here last week, so that's the reason why I have so many 5s, is because I'm gonna break my 20s before I spend my 5s. So in this envelope we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We're gonna set that there, and then 2 ones. So now that I have my envelopes cleaned out, we're gonna go ahead and refill them. Of course, we're gonna set our 5s to the side over here, and we'll count that when we get to it. And my 1s, and I have my $40 for my personal envelope that I'm gonna move over into my savings here in just 1 second. So we have the 10s. Let's see, let me move this out of the way so you guys can see this a little bit better. We got the 10s and we got the 20s. I don't ever get $5 bills because I don't like spending $5 bills, so I will always go in increments of 10, 20, 50, 100. Groceries is not going to get anything. As you guys know, I've already spent that money, and I spent $200 at the grocery store this week. It was not a good time. But I had to go into the grocery store, and I had to do it. I only had a certain amount of time to do it right before I came home on Friday. So I went into the store, and that's the reason why I like grocery online pickup. Sorry if you see all this paint all over my hands. I've been painting. There's paint everywhere. So anyway, when I go into the store, I tend to purchase more things than I do whenever I don't go into the store. That's why I like grocery online pickup. Okay, so we did that. Personal is next. It's going to get 40 for the week. And get this in here. Miscellaneous comes after that, and it will get 20 for the week. I'm gonna really try not to spend any money this week. We'll see how it goes. Gas will get 60. I've spent extra in my grocery budget, so I'm gonna try to not spend. I shouldn't have to spend any of my like miscellaneous or anything like that. Sports is in the other envelope. We'll come back to that. School gets nothing. Spending is gonna get a $20 bill down here. Last week I did 80. This week, because it's the last week of the month and we only had 1 paycheck. My husband gets paid every week. I get paid twice a month. So because of that reason, I knock our spending budget down on the weeks that we only have 1 paycheck coming in. And I do that specifically to not spend as much money. So there is my wallet. We will move on over here. Deposits, nothing. Groceries, nothing. I'm gonna put my 40 that I had left over out of my personal envelope, and I'm going to put it in this for savings. If I don't spend out of my wallet, out of my personal, then I just move it over here. So that way I'm not tempted to spend it in there as well. So there's that. Miscellaneous is in my wallet. Gas is in my wallet. Sports will come back to. School, as a matter of fact, Jack's football is over. They won the Super Bowl. They are so excited. They got big fat rings. So his kind of sports thing is over. So all we have left is the big kid. And most of the time my little kids don't go to the big kid games. So I have no need to start putting money in here until the first of the year. So I probably won't be putting anything in there. School gets nothing right now, because we're not having to spend any money. Family fun will get 20. So there's that. Buffer will also get 20. Oops. Just in case. I did spend my buffer money last week. I got new lights. I don't know if you could just see that flicker in, but I got new lights. And I think that maybe they're messed up. I did get pet supplies when I was at Walmart, so I depleted what was in here, but I will be putting a $20 bill back in there to kind of build that up a little bit. Liam gets 10, and he got some money from Grandma. So he has 20, 40, 50, 55 and 56, and I will be moving this money at some point over to his Greenlight account. I'm not sure when I'm gonna have time to do that. Probably won't be this week, so I'll just let it hang out in here until that happens. Jack also gets $10 this week. 10. Jack went to we have a new game room in town where you can go in there. So he did spend some of his money, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. And he also got money from Grandma for Halloween. So he's got 50. Ethan, I don't know why this $10 bill is upside down. He gets 20 as well, although he's my big kid. I just always set this money aside in case at the end of the month I can bless him with taking him. He's my big kid, so I like to take him out to lunch. I like to fill his gas tank up, oil, whatever he needs, I usually try to do. So that is gonna be this cash envelope thing done. And we are going to move on to our seeking funds and savings. And that's going to start with this guy. Okay, so let me see if I can't move this a little bit. We have $20 going into clothing, and normally I had been only putting 10 in here, but I think my kids are going to need coats or hoodies or something. Girl, I still haven't unpacked from when we moved, so I'm just going to try to bulk this up a little bit. They have 3 or 4 hoodies, so this has 40 in it. They have 3 or 4 hoodies now as we speak, so they should be good to go for the first part of fall, but I will most definitely try to get that going for them. Maybe I'll wait until Christmas. Vacation is going to get 20. So that's gonna leave $40 in here for vacation. Put that in there. Graduation also is going to get 20. So that's gonna have 40 back in that one. And next week for next paycheck, my husband's getting a bonus. So we will be bulking up our envelopes a little bit more next week. Card tags and taxes, we had to put those onto my husband's car on Friday. So we emptied out this fund, but my car tags and taxes are my car tags, not my taxes, but my car tags are gonna be due sometime in December, but we're thinking about buying a new car. So that all just depends on what happens with the election and things like that. We'll see what happens. Anyway, just for the taxes part, or the car tax part, I'm gonna go ahead and put a $10 bill in here for that. We still haven't decided, so I'm not gonna put too much money in there because we haven't decided what we're gonna do as far as the vehicle goes. If we have a emergency car fund already set up in our bank account, so if we end up buying a new car, our property or the taxes and stuff to license that car will come out of that money. But if we don't, then I won't pull from that money. I'll just pull from here for the car tags. But eventually in the next little bit we will need a new vehicle for sure. Christmas is going to go ahead and go back into getting 20. And I know everybody asked me this. We do Christmas Club out of my husband's paycheck, so we have that fund, and we get that money like the Friday before Black Friday. This is just additional for whatever, if I come across something, see something that I know one of my kids is gonna need, then we put it, then I have the money on hand to do that. That's why I do use that fund for. Car maintenance got depleted whenever we had to fix my son's car, so we are gonna start back over with $10 here. Shouldn't need anything else really. House projects is going to get 10, is that right? We really don't need anything currently. We're just doing finishing up projects and things like that, so I'm gonna put a $10 bill in here, and this has 1, 2, 3, 4. This envelope will get bulked up next week as well, as we have more projects coming along. Sports we're not needing to do anything with until the first of the year, so we won't be doing that. Medical also will get 10, and it only has a $10 bill in there as well, so that's 20. We're pretty healthy people. My husband did need some antibiotics a couple weeks ago, so we took out of here, but for the most part, we in a doctor's office, so it's like my medical care is free, plus we have insurance. That's pretty good. Back to school is not going to be getting anything until after the first of the year. Gifts, I did go and buy the coaches. Jack's football is over, and this is the last year he's going to be in that league. So we did go and get a couple little gifts for his 2 coaches. So I did have $3 left out of this envelope, and I'm going to put another 10 in there for that. Car insurance gets 12 this week, of course, as per usual. And I'm going to take from my $1 bill stack here. And I did go ahead and replace this with a $100 bill last time. So we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. And we're just building this up so that 6 months, whenever we get a 6-month premium, we can go ahead and pay that and not have to pay for it every month. Pets medical is going to be getting 20. And again, this is something we'll probably add a little bit extra to next week, because we have heart guard and flea and tick medicine that we'll have to buy, as well as 1 out of the 2 puppies needs neutered. So he can't be neutered until December, but we're gonna go ahead and start saving up for that. And these things are not gonna start getting funded until after the first of the year. So that does it for this envelope. And now we have house savings and regular savings. So house savings is gonna get 20. We usually do, like last week I did 60 because we both had paychecks. This week we only have 1 paycheck, so we're only gonna put in 8 or 20. So that's gonna give us 80 here. And the same with savings, we'll get 20 as well. This is just regular cash savings, just in case we need something. We're adding $20 into that one as well. So if you guys watch for, look, these things just are legit. We'll pop right back on there. I like them for that reason. Because you can put them, even though you, like sometimes I find that I slide them real hard. And then I can't get, like I break zippers all the time. But these guys just legit go right back on. If I can get it on. Might have to take my glasses off so I can see it. What did you guys do for Halloween? We didn't do trick-or-treating. My kids didn't want to go trick-or-treating, which is odd. Obviously my 2 big ones aren't going to go trick-or-treating, but my little one just wanted to stay at home and do a movie night. So that's what we did. See, they just go right back on there. So down to $5 bill, y'all. So this should have $225 in it. Let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. 5, 10, 15, 20. And we are going to be adding quite a bit of $5 bills to this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, $70. Is that right? Let me count that again because I really wasn't paying attention. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So out of my savings envelope, I put 80, or out of my spending envelope, I put $80 in there, and I'm saving 70 of that, going towards my $5 challenge. So that is gonna leave me with $290 in here. And this is just the $5 bills that I have collected from the beginning of October, no, from the beginning of September to the end of October. $290 in $5 bills. That's crazy. I'm not yet sure what I'm gonna do with these $5 bills, but I'm sure it'll go towards the house some way, some shape or form. So if you are interested, I do do a sinking fund check-in, which that video will come out at some point at the beginning of November, as you can see. So we have left over, let me see. So I added 70 to my $5, and that's gonna give me $290 total. And I have these $1 bills left over. Let's see how many there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $10. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this into, where should I put it? Let's go ahead and just add it into clothing, and then that way, that's a little bit extra that I have for hoodies or jackets or whatever. So that's gonna be 20, 30, 40, and then 50 in there. Let me adjust that. I think I'm getting quicker on these videos, guys. Impressive, I know. So clothing is going to get an extra 10 here, so that's gonna leave me with $50 in there. All right, guys, that's done it for my week 5 paycheck. Stick around for next week whenever we're gonna be stuffing quite a bit of cash because we both get paid. And today's the day that I go and pay all of November bills. So I'll also have a recap of what my budget's gonna look like for next month. If you're interested, watch that video. It'll come out next week. If you're interested in seeing how much money total I have in my sinking funds for the month of October, then stick around. That video will also be coming out at some point this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're interested in any of these cash envelopes with the vinyl on them, please check out my Etsy store. I do still have some Happy Planner envelopes in there. I don't have the wallet sized ones yet uploaded, but I'm working on it. Now that football season is almost over, I probably have some more time to work on that. Maybe. We still have quite a bit of stuff to do on this house. So we'll see how far we get before the end of the year, okay? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye!